Risk mitigation strategies, risk mitigation strategies, or risk response strategies. Now, risk response strategies or risk mitigation strategies are crucial, very important in managing uncertainties and potential issues that may arise during a project or in business operations. There are several commonly recognized risk response or mitigation strategies, and these are transfer, risk avoidance, risk mitigation, and risk acceptance. Now, risk transfer can be done in two ways: insurance and contracts and agreements. Insurance and or contracts and agreements. Now, insurance. Now, this involves transferring the risk to an insurance company by purchasing insurance policies that cover specific risks. Transferring the risks to an insurance company by purchasing insurance policies that cover specific risks. The next is contracts and agreements. This involves transferring risks to another party through contracts, outsourcing, or partnerships, where the responsibility for certain risks is shifted to the contracted party. Risk avoidance. Avoidance can be done in two ways, either by not engaging in the activity or ceasing an activity. Not engaging in the activity or ceasing an activity. Now, not engaging in the activity involves avoiding the risks altogether by choosing not to pursue a particular project, venture, or activity. Ceasing an activity. If a risk becomes too significant, stop the activity or project that is associated with the risk. The next is mitigation. Mitigation can be done in two ways: risk reduction and contingency planning. Risk reduction and contingency planning. Risk reduction can be done by implementing actions to reduce the likelihood or impact of a risk. This could involve improving processes, technology, or personnel skills. Contingency planning involves developing contingency plans to respond effectively if a risk event occurs. This involves preparing in advance to minimize the impact. The next is acceptance. This can be done in two ways: active acceptance and passive acceptance. Active acceptance involves acknowledging the risk and its potential impact, but choosing not to take any specific action. And this is often appropriate for risks with low impact or probability. The next is passive acceptance. This involves acknowledging the risks but taking no action, essentially letting things unfold without specific preparation. Now, choosing the most appropriate risk response or mitigation strategy depends on various factors, including the nature of the risks, the organization's risk tolerance, and the potential impact on obligations. Now, often a combination of these strategies is employed to address different aspects of complex risk landscape. It is important to know that risk management, once again, is an ongoing process. So monitoring and reassessment of risks are essential to ensure that the chosen strategies remain relevant and effective as circumstances change.